am saying is that Aberdeen Central is due to lose one of these nights. They have been getting by very closely by the skin of their teeth. And Brookings, a team that will be here next Friday night, is a much improved team and playing very good basketball right now. And at home, Brookings could be primed for the upset. So if they do pull the upset tonight, you could say you heard it here first.
I would say so, and you've been pretty good at predicting things along that nature, so I'm not going to bet against you.
Welcome back to the Tuba Meister, Carl Gitzel, who has been up working with the screen machine. Looked like you were having a good time up there.
I was having a great time. Band kids are band kids all over. They like to have fun, and they like to kind of be in their own little world there, and I was able to permeate into that little world for a few minutes, and it was a lot of fun.
We were keeping a close eye on you during the course of our pregame show. Kernels being introduced tonight. Nowhere near a full house here in the Palace this evening, but not a bad crowd at all to watch these two teams square off. We'd also like to say a special hello tonight to a friend of ours and a good Kernel listener, Paul Buttrock, who underwent some surgery this week. We understand Paul is listening up at Queen and Peace Hospital tonight. And Paul, we wish you the best of luck. And by all means, get well soon. Get Blaze as one of them, and he'll control the tip. Will Eidsness has the basketball.
Hope it goes back.
He gives to Hofer, now to Bob Johnson down near the left corner. To Eidsness, lob for Travis. He's there. Good. That ball was partially tipped too by McKinney. But Blaze still had enough to put it up and in. So, Kernels up quickly 2-0. Here is the freshman Jelima with Eidsness on him. His pass low goes out of bounds as Trevere got tangled up. Make that Bussa got tangled up inside, and the ball was thrown directly out of bounds, but neither official was in a position to see it. And they're saying that ball had to be tipped because it went so clearly out of bounds. Well, Bussa fell down and was nowhere near the ball, and Bob Johnson, who was guarding him, also watched the ball out of bounds, and now they will change their mind. And the Brandon Valley coaches are up, and they don't like the call, but it is absolutely the right call. Nobody touched that ball, and the Kernels will get it. But when you're 1-10, you start feeling like everything's going against you. Here's Johnson to Hofer. Hofer up top the free throw line, right side to Eidsness off the screen. Bowen jumper looks good. It is. About a 14-footer left wing for Bob Bowen. Kernels would like a good fast start here tonight to try to take Brandon Valley out of that expected slowdown game. Here's Jelima, looking like he's got a case of the nerves, and who wouldn't in his first start? Driving baseline, Trevere, tough shot, missed it, no good. Rebound up inside, and good. But it's strong by Staffler. Ryan Staffler with a rebound and basket. Kernels have had a hard time dealing with Staffler in the past. Here's Johnson, high right side to Eidsness. Looking inside, now goes to Bowen. Johnson inside Travis, lost it, got it back, had it blocked on the way up, and now Brandon Valley comes out of there with it. On the run with the ball is McKinney. Stops left side, high lob, way out to the right wing. To Trevere, now back to McKinney with Blaze on him. To Staffler. Off the screen, this is Bussa. Right side to Jelima. Now here is Trevere, jumper good. As the Lynx work their offense very nicely, very tight to the basket. And Trevere gets a left wing. Free throw line jump shot from 15, good. It's 4-4. We played 2 minutes. Here's Hofer. To Eidsness, down in the corner to Bob Johnson. Kernels really looking inside, and they get it to Blaze again, and he scores, and it counts, and he is fouled. Kernels have looked to Blaze every time.
Blaze does his best damage under pressure right underneath the basket. He's missed some wide open shots. It looks like it's the trend over the season is that Travis Blaze needs pressure on him to score.
And he had some there. He's had a little bit of pressure every time. His first basket was tipped. This one, the basket counts and the foul on Rick McKinney. So now Blaze at the line, and it'll roll. It'll stay. Free throw is good. Blaze has his three-point play. And the Kernels up to a 7-4 lead. Jelimo across the timeline. Eidsness right with him. Now we'll run into a screen, but Eidsness fights through it. Now in trouble. Jelimo has to bail it way out front to McKinney. Blaze right out there on him. Looking to drive. McKinney shoots on the run. Good. It counts, and it fouls on Blaze. Blaze got a little close, and McKinney said, I think I'll try to drive by him, and he did just that. Made a tough shot on the run. Banked it in from the left side with the right hand. First basket for Rick McKinney. First foul for Travis Blaze. First team foul on the Kernels. McKinney can tie the game, but his free throw is short, and Hofer has the rebound. Up to Bowen, up the left side. You hear those tennis shoes go squeaking by our midcourt position here, as always at the Palace. Johnson, top of the free throw line. Here's Bowen. Bobby jumper too strong. And the rebound out to Terbier. Lays it ahead. McKinney keeps it alive. Make that Staffler. And Staffler's going to be fouled on the floor. Staffler did a nice job of tracking that down. And the foul will go on Bob Johnson. First foul on Bob Johnson. Second team, there will be no free throws. There's a high lob on top to Terbier from underneath on the inbounds pass. Down to the right corner to McKinney. Right side to Bussa. Bussa now gives back to Jelaba. Left elbow of the free throw lane to Staffler. To McKinney, looking to drive. Gives it up baseline left side to Jelaba. Jelaba's got to go somewhere with it now. Puts the ball on the floor. Now has to get rid of it. Bounces it off to Bussa, free throw line. Back to McKinney. This is the type of offense we expected to see from Brandon Valley. Very, very patient, and only take exceptionally good shots like that one. Bussa underneath, missed it. Got it back, and try it again, no good. Rebound tipped in the air and grabbed by Eidsness. Up the left side, it goes to Hofer. John stops, shoots, missed it too strong. And Brandon Valley comes out of there with a rebound. Jello was stripped clean by Eidsness. Eidsness one-on-one behind the back, takes it to the hole, puts it up, no good. And the rebound battle, Eidsness fights, and we get a tie-up. Eidsness missed the one-on-one shot against Jelema. Trying to put that one up blind-sided. Missed it, but then battled in to tie up Staffler for the rebound. But the possession arrow points Brandon's way. Kernels 7, Brandon Valley 6. We played half the first quarter. Here's Jelema deep down the left side. Drives all the way in. Tried to pass it underneath. Ball tipped away. Blaze, nice little behind the move back. Behind the back move of the ball. Will dribble left side. Now clears out front to Eidsness, where the Kernels will set. Hofer to Johnson deep in the corner. To Eidsness. Bowen left side. Down the left corner to Hofer. To Eidsness. There's the lob for Travis in heavy traffic. Missed it. Battling to get it back. Can't do it. And finally cleared out of there by McKinney. McKinney wants to bring it all the way himself. He will. He'll shoot it. It's no good. Rebound. Bussa took it away from Johnson. Backs in there. Johnson fouled him. Second foul on Bob Johnson. Bussa is a very strong young man. And Bob Johnson having a little bit of problem dealing with Bussa's strength. Now Jelema is out for Brandon Valley. And Johnson is out for the Kernels as Ryan Miller checks in. Dan Ackerman is in. Inbounds pass. Bussa baseline. Missed it. No good. And Hofer will clear the rebound for the Kernels. Oh, he had a rather fast start to the game, but things have slowed a little bit for both offenses since then. Here's Miller. Free throw line. Eidsness jumper. Will. Not going to go. And Brandon Valley has the rebound. In the first game between the two, the Kernels beat Brandon badly on the boards. That's not necessarily been the case here thus far tonight. Here's Bussa to McKinney. Staffler off the screen. Ackerman jump shot, no good. Rebound. Hofer's got it in the lane. Looks for the outlet pass to Eidsness. Gets in the middle to Miller. Won't shoot it. Back to Hofer. Hand off to Eidsness, and the Kernels will set it again. Excuse me. Here's Bowen. Top of the key to Blaze. Underneath, they work at the Bowen. Nice fake. Bobby got it. He scores, and he's fouled. Great head and shoulders fake as Bowen was double-teamed after getting a pass at the low post. Foul will be called on Bussa. Give the basket to Bowen. His second of the game. Bowen with 2 baskets. And Blaze with 5 points. That accounts for the 9 Mitchell points on the board. Bowen's free throw is no good. Hofer snuck in there. Missed the rebound shot, however. That's unfortunate. Hofer was right there to grab the rebound, but couldn't put it back. 9-6 Kernels. Here's Terbier on the drive all the way. Pretty move, and it's going to roll for him. Warren Tavir with the basket. And now Bussa is warned about touching the ball when it comes out of the basket. 9-8, Brandon Valley hanging right in there here in the first quarter. 2 minutes to play. Here's Hofer. Bowen, top of the key. Eisner's left side, underneath ball tipped away from Hofer, picked up by Miller, drives, now gives up to Bowen, fakes, he can't shoot it. To Blaze, tries to back his way in, instead will clear it out to the front. And Eisner will control. Right side, Blaze on the dribble, now stops the dribble, goes inside to Bowen. Free throw line, Miller sneaks in, he won't shoot it, back to Bowen. Kernels looking at some shots, but not taking any bad ones. Pass out, Eisner nearly goes to the half-court line. Eisner's back on the dribble after retrieving it, gets to Hofer. Now to Bowen, he's wide open, 16-footer, good.
Bowen's really woken up over the past 3 or 4 games, Tom, to be a much more productive member of the Kernels team.
He certainly has. He's got 6 points already tonight. He has 6 and Blaze has 5, and there you have the Kernel 11. It's from his Adam Heinitz. As Bussell looks like he got a cut over the right eye. Kernels by 3. Brandon with the ball. That ball nearly stolen as it was tipped by Bowen. They got it back. They work it inside, and that's a foul as Hofer was all over Brian Staffler. That'll be the first foul on John. The 4th team on Mitchell, and Brandon Valley will go to the line. This will be 2 free throws for Brian Staffler, a 6'4 junior. The Lynx start 2 seniors. McKinney and Bussa are their seniors. Free throw good. Staffler and Tavir are juniors. Jelima, a freshman. They bring 1 junior off the bench. Second free throw is no good. We neglected to give you the sophomore score. We will do that at halftime. Sophomores won again tonight. Here's Bowen.
They looked very good doing so.
Yes, they did. One big. Eidsmith, right corner, Miller doesn't shoot it. On the drive, gives to Hofer. Free throw line jumper, no good. Long rebound grab by Blaze. Javis turns, shoots, no good. May have been partially blocked. And the rebound to Tavir with 40 seconds now to play in the first quarter. Jared Anderson and Kerry Gehring getting set to check in. Adam Heinitz now on the dribble, gives it back. Now up to the right side to Tavir as the Lynx look like they're going to hold for 1. Heinitz being guarded by Miller. Hands it back to Ackerman with 20 seconds. Ackerman drives, now goes baseline. McKinney now. Ball nearly knocked away, now it is. Miller knocks it away. Blaze ahead for Bowen. The layup is good. Good play. Nice steal by Miller. 6 seconds, 5. Here's McKinney driving on the run. Puts it up, no good. And the rebound to the Kernels. Long toss. Hit the backboard. That's the end of the quarter.
For the best in car care, take your vehicle to Lance's or Bill's Amoco and Mitchell. Not only will they service your car, you can count on the best in Amoco products to be used. And when it comes...
Jared Anderson along with Kerry Gehring. Kernels have it to start the second quarter. Brandon Valley's been in a man-to-man, so have the Kernels since we've started. Not seen a hint of a zone from either team. Here's Hofer high on the left side, looking to get it to Miller. He has it now, works inside, has the shot blocked from behind off the board, but grabbed and saved by Bowen. He'll clear it out front to Gehring. On the left side to Hofer again, looking for Miller, crossing, can't get on the ball, to Gehring at the point. Right side to Bowen. Bowen looking in, now back out. Miller, top of the key, jumper short, no good. Ball knocked in the air, kept alive, and finally cleared by Tavir of Brandon Valley. And the Lynx will have it. Lynx have played some pretty decent defense here. They have had some very close games this year. They've only won 1, but they've played a lot of people close. Here's Heinitz on the dribble. He'll hand it back to Tavir. Free throw line to Staffler. Off the right side, Ackerman. Dan Ackerman to McKinney. Underneath, they get it into Tavir, and he missed it from short range. Now the Lynx were patient. They got a good shot, just missed it. And now here's the ball nearly stolen. Good play by Miller to get it back after it was all but stolen by Ackerman right in front of the scoring table here. Here's Gehring, left side, Hofer. Looking inside, instead, top of the key, goes to Anderson. Now right side, Gehring, flip in to Bowen. Back out to Miller from 18, swish. Well, not exactly a swish. It rattled a little bit, but you get the idea.
It counts.
It's 2. First basket for Ryan Miller, 15-9. Kernels lead now is 6, I believe. That's their biggest. Ackerman, right side for the Lynx. Top of the key to Heinitz. Left side, Tervier. Brandon Valley coaches really letting their players know they're particularly appreciative of something going on the floor. Here's Heinitz, fakes, works to within 10, shoots it short, no good. The rebound, Jared Anderson to Gehring, quickly up the left side to Miller, 2-on-3. Miller will stop, give it back to Henderson, and again the Kernels will hold it up. Gehring, left side to Miller. Miller takes a left-handed dribble, goes inside Jared Anderson, double team, so right back to Miller it goes. To the point to Gehring, right side, Bowen open, shot good. Bowen really oozing with confidence now, and you can see it. 10 points already. 17-9, Kernels' biggest lead. Brandon Valley beats the pressure. Heinitz tried to pass inside. It was kicked by Anderson. You don't like my...
I just had a weird mental image when you said oozing, that's all.
Well, he is oozing with confidence. He is shooting the ball with a lot more confidence than he had early in the year. Really coming into his own, hopefully. Inside at the post, Staffler backs in Hofer and scores. Staffler with 5 points. He leads Brandon Valley to this stage. 17-11. Here's Bowen off a screen. Pass, tip, nearly stolen by McKinney. Bowen gets it back, and now he's fouled. A reach-in foul on Tervier. His first. Third team foul against Brandon Valley. Colin Capitan with a call. Chance to visit with Cappy a little bit before the game. He worked Northern's victory last night over Moorhead State as the Wolves won their 25th game in 26 tries this year. Inbounds pass, Miller, low left side, just outside the 3-ring. One tennis shoe, in fact, inside the circle. There's out front to Hofer. Now we'll hand to Gehring. Off the screen, left side, Miller. Inside, Anderson, working. Tried to pass underneath the Gehring. Lost it, got it back too far underneath. Now threw it away, trying to clear it out. Trying to back it out here on the left wing to Miller. I don't know if Miller didn't see the pass or whether it was just too wide for him. But it went out of bounds by the Lynx bench.
Gehring was surrounded by black shirts. I don't know if anybody could have seen that ball. I didn't.
Jelima is back in the game now for Brandon Valley. So is Bussa. Jelima has it in the right corner with Bowen on him. Right side to Bussa, lob in. Staffler has it, lost it, stripped out of there. Now the Kernels push it up the floor. Gehring had it knocked out of his hands by Ackerman and out of bounds. So the Kernels will keep it. They were working on Bussa over here in the, like a boxing corner, working on that cut over the left eye. They have it fixed now. Kernels working the offense. Gehring underneath. Miller has it. Spinning in the lane. Close range. Good. We've talked many times this year about how tough Miller is to stop when he gets the ball within 5 feet of the hole. 19-11. Kernels again by 8. As the lob to the baseline. Now back out. McKinney for a 3. Missed it. No good. Rebound Anderson. Anderson now will wait for the outlet and give it to Gehring. Kernels looking to go up by double digits here with 3:45 to play first half. They lead at 19-11. Underneath, his Hofer got pinned there, had to clear it out to Gehring, and he couldn't control it. Off one hand, it picked up by Ackerman. Across the timeline now, Ackerman gives it to McKinney. Pass inside, intended for Staffler, and Hofer is going to be called for a holding foul. Second foul, John Hofer. As Tervier gets set to check back in the game after a short rest. Also, Blaze is back in. I think Blaze and Miller went to the same barber this week. Not really sure.
Probably at the same time, too.
Looked like the J.R. Reed cut they're both sporting tonight. Staffler is out now. Heinitz is back. Kernels with Anderson, Gehring, Miller, Blaze, and Bowen now. Inbounds to Heinitz. On the right side, he won't shoot. Instead, will hand off to Tervier. Dribbles through the right corner. Now his double team still squeezes through. Missed the shot. Tipped no good. Bounding through the air. Finally, Miller has it. Now they get it up to Bowen. Kernels got a 3-on-1. Bowen plays right side. Layup blocked, but a foul call. McKinney gets the foul. As the Kernels broke out of that scramble for the ball on the other end with a 3-on-1 break. Bowen dished to Blaze. And actually a pretty good foul there by McKinney. Or Blaze probably would have had an easy layup. Instead, he'll have to earn it. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Bounding high off the heel of the rim, no good. Travis Blaze with 5 points. Average now down to about 12.5 points per contest. Second free throw is good. 20-11, a 9-point lead. Trapping in the backcourt. Lynx having their trouble, but now Tervier will travel in the backcourt. He wanted to pass and then changed his mind and took a very obvious extra step, maybe 2 steps.
I think Coach Munson was helping things along as he screamed out at the floor, "Travel!"
And it was, no doubt. Now the Lynx will show zone for the first time. Looking like a 1-3-1. And the pass tipped out front, stolen by McKinney. He's got to race to the other end. His layup is good. Good play all around by Rick McKinney, the 6'3 senior, with a steal. And taking it to the other end to score. 20-13. Kernels' lead is 7. Into the paint, now the pass to Blaze. Now to Gehring, to Bowen, around the left side to Miller. Back it goes to Gehring, who will dribble to the right side. Hands off to Miller, lob in for Travis, turning, jump pass, beautiful. Anderson missed it, no good. And Jared Anderson's really had some tough luck as of late with shots close to the hole. He missed that one, and the Lynx will clear it out. McKinney with Anderson on him. His pass on front, I don't know if that was tipped, but Heinitz saved it anyway before it went across the half-court line or out of bounds. Now he'll hand off to Jelema, high out there on the left wing. Top of the key, Tervier. Left side pass tipped and stolen. Heinitz's pass tipped. Now the lead pass goes to Miller. Layup. No, it won't go, but he's fouled. Miller had a tough angle, and plus he had Tervier draped all over it.
Yeah, lobbing a ball is not something you do around Travis Blaze. He's got too much of a stretch to mess with that. You got to pass it quickly around him or not at all.
Great wingspan for Blaze. Now Miller at the line. He'll be shooting 2. The first is good. Kernels have shot 3 free throws tonight. They've made 2 of them. Granite Valley is 1 of 3. Second one, good. Miller's got 6 all in this second quarter, and the Kernels have matched their biggest lead at 9. 22-13 with 1:40 to go in the half. Pass up ahead to Bussa. Bussa threw it away. Tried to pass it underneath to Heinitz. And now Brandon Valley is going to take a timeout with 1:37 to go in the first half. Kernels lead at 20.
It's time to complete your application for financial aid. The financial aid staff at Dakota Wesleyan can give you the needed paperwork and answer any questions you have. Stop by or call them at 995-2650 or 1-800-333-8506. The best financial aid packages go to those who apply early. So unless you've got cash to throw away,
Here's for the first time. Gehring. And this time, again, the Lynx will show zone. Gehring penetrates, gives to Anderson. Inside, he'll clear it back out to Bowen. Now top of the key to Gehring. Right side, Miller. Back to Gehring. Looked at it, didn't take it. Pass inside. Nice pass. Goes to Blaze, falling off balance. Inside may have been pushed, but no call as Blaze misses in tight. And the Lynx have the board. Here's the handoff, Jelema. As McKinney will get it back to him. Now Heinitz has it left side with Blaze shadowing him. Now Blaze again will tip the pass and steal it. Travis Blaze, again with those long arms, got a piece of the lob pass.
Same part of the floor it happened about 5 minutes ago.
Here's Miller, fakes the 3, works in, now goes top of the key to Gehring. He'll stop the dribble, back to Bowen. Down in the right corner to Miller, wanted to drive, now will shoot it, 15-footer good. Ryan Miller is a bomb waiting to explode offensively. He can do it at any time. He's got 8 points in this quarter, and the Kernels for the first time have a double-digit lead, 24-13, 30 seconds to go first half. We hope to have some updated scores, some of the games in the conference for you at halftime. We'll have stats and more, so stay tuned. Jelema gives to Bussa with 15 seconds. Bussa drives baseline, stops, now back to McKinney right side, to Jelema on the left side. To Bussa, Miller on him. Bussa going to drive, puts it up, and no, it won't go. He's got his own rebound shot, blocked by Miller. Baseline, Jelema good at the horn. The freshman, 16 minutes here in the Corn Palace, and our score at halftime is Mitchell 24 and Brandon Valley will have the ball to start the second half along with Carl Gitchell. This is Tom Maxwell back on AM 1490 KORN. As the Lynx try to bite into that 9-point Kernel advantage here to start the second half. There's a pass inside, and they will get some back right away as Rick McKinney will get a basket. Travis Blaze tried to overplay the pass, and it went by him and was grabbed by McKinney, who had a rather easy one. 24-17. Kernels starting as they started the game with Eidsness, Bowen, Hofer, Johnson, and Blaze. Brandon Valley looks like they're playing a little matchup zone. They're going to leave Bob Bowen wide open right side. Rimmed it, no good. Good job by Eidsness to keep it alive to Johnson, who jump shoots left side. That one stayed in. It rattled a lot like Bowen's, only Johnson stayed in. 2 points, Bob Johnson, first two of the game. Back to a 9-point lead, 26-17. Here's Tervier, penetrates into the lane, drew the foul as Will Eidsness will reach in and foul. First foul on Eidsness. Nobody in foul trouble. Hofer and Johnson have 2 each. Tervier and McKinney have 2 each for Brandon Valley. That foul on Eidsness, the first team foul on either team. Here, 50 seconds into the second half. Top of the key, this is Bussa. Gets it to McKinney. Hofer comes over. Now Bowen will join in the double team, and the ball will be stripped and stolen. Blaze with a steal. Ahead it goes to Bob Johnson. Eidsness in the corner. Jumper good. Excellent steal and ensuing fast break. And the first basket for Will Eidsness. And the Kernels have matched their biggest lead of 11 points. 28-17. And the Kernels are playing zone. Let me rub my eyes here. I find that rather hard to believe. There's a ball tip. And Carl does a nice save job on our electronic signboard out here.
It cost me 2 fingers, though.
Carl stuck his nose right into his fingers, actually, and knocked that ball away. Brandon Valley has it. The Kernels double teaming in the corner, but Bussa works through baseline and scores. Nice move by Bussa, who got out of the double team. The Kernels are playing some form of zone, which is the first I've seen them play zone in an awfully long time. 28-19. Kernels with the ball. Brandon Valley now back to the man-to-man. Left side Bowen, free throw line Eidsness. Willie jump pass inside to Blaze, knocked out of his hands and out of bounds. Blaze had it inside, but had it stripped away by Bussa. Now Blaze will trigger the inbounds pass. Gets it in the right corner to Hofer. Back out front to Eidsness. Will back all the way out. Now go on the right side, starting the offense with a pass to Hofer. Now he'll come on the dribble, bounce it to Eidsness, left side Bowen. Top of the key off the screen. Johnson rolling, no good. Ball tipped, grabbed by Eidsness. His shot is good. That time it was Blaze that kept it alive. And Eidsness who scored with it. Again, the 11-point lead, 30-19. There's a pass nearly stolen. Jelima has it. Now they'll work it underneath. Wide open, and that's 2 for Staffler. Brian Staffler scores, 30-21.
Nice play. The Lynx caught the Kernels napping in the zone.
Teams trading baskets here to start quarter 3. Bowen left side. Looking inside, now across on top of the free throw line to Eidsness. Right side Johnson, jump pass inside, Blaze spinning. He is hit from all directions, and who's going to get the foul? Take your pick. It'll be Staffler who's whistled with a foul. First foul on Brian Staffler. We've played nearly 3 minutes here in the third quarter. Kernels in the first half were 4 of 6 from the line, while Brandon was 1 of 3. Blaze, was 1 of 2 of 3 himself, now 3 of 4 as that one goes in.
Thing is, to Travis's credit, he was the first Kernel, I think, to receive a zippy pass without bobbling at first. The Kernels had trouble in the first half and underneath the basket a little earlier in the third quarter with handling the ball off the reception.
Blaze gets them both here. He's up to 8 points, and the Kernel lead again is 11. Brandon Valley, Jelima, free throw line jumper, not this time. Rebound tipped by Blaze, and did he save it? Well, he did, but he had a foot out of bounds as he went for the save, so the Lynx will have it underneath their own basket. It will be McKinney, Rick McKinney, who will play it in. It's going to be play number 1, so we'll pay attention. Well, that's pretty easy. Just toss it right in bounds. Now they try to go right back inside to McKinney, but Blaze steps in front to make the steal. Now Hofer to the middle, goes to Eidsness. Will stop, shot, rolling good. Eidsness got the good roll, hit the front of the rim, rolled around the side, and now Brandon Valley going to take a quick time. With 4:43 to go third quarter, Kernels have their biggest lead, 30. Right now, this 13-point lead is Mitchell's biggest. So the Lynx use that second timeout. Here's Tervier on the drive, hands to McKinney, right back on the handoff to Tervier. Top of the key, Jelima just outside the three-point ring, won't shoot it to McKinney. To Bussa, pass inside. Tervier nearly lost it, battles to get it back. Now bounce inside, stolen by Bowen. Now loose again, battle on the floor. We get a tie-up. And that time, Tervier had John Hofer on top of him trying to battle for that ball. And this time the possession arrow points the Kernels' way. Brandon Valley had the ball to start the second half. Here's Eidsness on the dribble. Into the forecourt. Stops to Johnson at the point. Way up top. Now to Hofer. On the right wing. Bounce pass. Johnson from 18. Going to be short. No good. Rebound. Eidsness in the lane. Up and good.
That play is working out really well. Johnson shoots. Eidsness rebounds and scores.
Eidsness with 8 points in this quarter.
And he has not missed at anything he's thrown up in this quarter either.
36-21. The Kernels beginning to widen things out now. Pass to the top to Tervier. Tervier into the lane. Has shot partially blocked, and I think Blaze, however, is going to get the foul, and he will as the hand goes up. Second foul on Travis Blaze. Again at halftime, if you missed, Huron and Pierre tied at 25 all. We'll be watching that score closely down the stretch. At the free throw line will be Warren Tervier. Tervier's free throw is short. The leading scorer average-wise on the year for the Lynx at 12 points a game. He also led them back in December when the two played over in Brandon with 15 that night. Second one is good. Tervier now has 5 points. Staffler's 7 lead the Lynx. 36-22. 14-point lead for Mitchell. Johnson and Eidsness playing a little catch out front. Now it's Johnson's turn. He'll go right side to Hofer. Looking off the screen, gives it to Bob Johnson. Takes one dribble left, jump pass into Travis. Nice hook pass. Eidsness in the lane has it knocked out of bounds. Oh, and they'll say Brandon Valley gets it. That ball looked like it was knocked out of Eidsness' hands, but it might have hit one of the Kernels on the way. How about that pass by Blaze? No look behind the back pass into the lane to Eidsness. Brandon Valley trying to cut it down to a dozen. Or maybe less if they can get a three. Jelima, Tervier, free throw line. Left side, wide open. Staffler, jumper good. Staffler's got 9. Lynx did a nice job of running their offense to get a good shot for Staffler. 36-24. 2:50 to play in the third. Over right side. Kernels working that man-to-man offense we're so familiar of seeing. Pass inside, Blaze scoops and up on the baseline. Good. He got behind the basket, but reached back with his hand and put it in. Blaze in double figures now with 10. And the Lynx got a man wide open. Bussa, and he missed the money. Underneath. Kernels have the rebound on the run. Now they'll have to slow it up. Nothing there. Eidsness hands to Hofer, right back to Will. Now they're going to bring Blaze up to the high post. He'll go down and screen for Hofer, who will come out and get the pass. Right side to Bowen. Now over on the left. In the left corner to Blaze. To Bowen. Fakes the shot. Gives it off Johnson. He'll shoot it. No good. Rebound. There's Eidsness again. And waiting for Will to put that ball back up and in. Here's Blaze. Travis drives, stops, shoots, and scores. Travis worked to within about 10 feet of the basket, stopped and knocked it in. Kernels' biggest lead, 40-24 now, 16 points. There's a pass tip, nearly stolen, knocked right back out into the hands of Jelima. Down to Bussa. He'll pass to Jelima. Nice pass inside. Too hard again inside. A miss by McKinney. And Bowen has the rebound. The Lynx will foul, however. Perhaps you heard Colin Cabas say Black 35 gets the foul, and that's McKinney. He becomes the first player on either team to get a third foul. Now Johnson is out. Ryan Miller is in. Also Jelima out. Ackerman is in. Across the timeline, Eidsness gives it to Miller. Back to Will. On the dribble, hounded by Ackerman. Gives to Hofer with 1:15 to go in the quarter. There's Miller into the lane. Shot it no good this time. Rebound, Bowen got a hand on it. Saved by Miller. Miller will get it back out to Hofer, and now to Heidsness to reset the offense. Here's Bowen. Looking, now getting it into Miller, who spins into the lane, blocked by McKinney, and a foul on McKinney. And that's going to be his fourth.
I think Miller got away with a little bit of a travel there, too.
Spun toward the lane after getting the ball down at about 8 feet up the blocks. Now McKinney is out, and Bussa, who got a very short rest, is back in. Adam Heinitz also in there now. And Ryan Miller will go to the line. He can become the third Kernel in double figures if he can get both these. First one's good. Miller's got 9. Blaze leads the Kernels with 12. Bowen has 10. Now Miller with 9, looking for 10. And he got it. And Heidsness with 8. 42-24. 50 seconds to go in the third. Kernels by 18. Pass across against the zone. Inside, they try to force it again. Knocked away and stolen. Picked out of there by Bowen. To Blaze, up the left side to Miller. Not Heidsness. As we have a half minute to go, John Hofer takes a peek at the clock before passing to Blaze at the point. To Bowen, now Miller has it. Right side Heidsness, another glance at the clock. 20 seconds to go in the third. Back to Blaze. Kernel's going to obviously hold for 1. Left side. Bowen, bounce off. Heidsness, 10 seconds. See if the Kernel's going to get a good shot. Now they get it into Ryan Miller. He's going to spin and be fouled as he goes to shoot it. Well, the Kernel's got the ball in the hands of Miller. And with 3 seconds to go in the quarter, he's fouled by Trevere. Third foul on Trevere. And Ryan Miller will shoot a couple of free tosses here with 3 seconds to go. He could give the Kernels a 20-point lead. Free throw is good. Kernels tonight are shooting their free throws very well. 9 of 11 to this stage. Second one is no good. I put the Jakes on it. And the rebound, Brandon Valley. Long toss at the horn is no good. Our score after 3 quarters is Mitchell 43, Brandon Valley 24.
That's everything to winterize your car is at Conquest Auto Parts. The best selection.
Through halftime.
Brandon Valley's not doing bad either. They're almost 50%, shooting 11 of 23, but obviously the Kernels are getting a lot more shots at the basket.
And to start the fourth quarter, great play by Blaze. Now the Kernels got a break to Miller, who put it up too soft off the front of the rim. And now the Lynx are coming back the other way. Trevere has it knocked away. Picked up by Blaze to Miller. Up and in it goes. The steal by the Kernels turns into a break the other way for Ryan Miller. 13 now for Miller. And the Kernels playing zone. I still almost have to rub my eyes looking at this. Underneath, they work for a shot, but it's blocked by Miller. Let's see who gets the foul. Heinitz was there, had his shot blocked, but somebody got him with the body. And it's going to be Blaze or Bowen. They are going to call it on Bowen. I didn't see him anywhere near that play. But he gets the foul, his first. And Adam Heinitz, son of former Augustana football coach Jim Heinitz at the free throw line. It's a little strong, off no good. Adam looking for his first points of the ball game. Of course, his dad recently retired after a sensational season at Augustana this year. Second free throw is good. First point, 45-25. The lead is 20 now for the Kernels, who have slowly but surely pulled away in this game. Blaze gives to Miller. Now the Kernels work it right side. Blaze pass too high inside. Intended for Bowen, who reached his eye and jumped as high as he could for that ball, but couldn't snare it. And the Kernel turnover will give it back to the team in black. Kernel still working that zone. In the corner, Heinitz. Sure, the theory is Brandon Valley struggling to shoot. Again, knocked away. Kernel's got a break. Heidsness leads. Hands to Hofer. Shot no good on the run, and he's fouled. Will they give it to Jelima or Bussa is the only question. Jelima, his first. Kernels have forced a lot of turnovers here in the last few minutes.
Yeah, I lost track of who did what, but forcing about 4 turnovers in the past couple of minutes.
John Hofer will go to the line, looking for his first point of the night, and he's got it. John has been ever present on the boards, was leading the Kernels in rebounding at halftime. Has his first point of the night. And the second one rolling, no good. Tip up, no good by Blaze. Miller fighting for the rebound. And who's going to get it? Brandon Valley finally comes out of there. Players all over. Heinitz shovels it back to Stafford. Now quickly up left side. Jelima for a three. No good. Rebound. Miller taps it out front. Grabbed by Hofer. Tides this 3-on-2. Will Bowen layup good. Great play again. As the Kernels push it up the right side. Bowen's got a dozen. 48-25. Right corner, Heinitz. They get a man wide open. Bussa underneath. Hofer can't stop him, and he scores. Bussa's got 4. 48-27. Again, that matches the Kernels. They led by 23, I guess, their biggest lead in the game. 48-25. Here's Blaze. About a 16.5, 17-footer just on top the free throw line for Blaze, who's got 14 points now. Deep in the right corner is Heinitz. 50-27. That ball again tipped, but saved by Staffler, who drives, shoots off balance, and Bowen's going to pick up the foul. Staffler kind of barreling through the lane like a runaway locomotive, but Bowen having to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. Things moving along pretty smoothly for the Kernels. Nobody has more than 2 fouls. Have the lead safely in hand. Free throw good by Staffler. As many people as Brandon Valley has played close, they've had their struggles. They were beaten by 35, 40 points here by Huron just a short time ago. Second free throw, no good by Staffler, who just became the lone Lynx in double figures with 10. 50-28 with 5.5 minutes to play. Bowen inside for Blaze, looking, spinning, shooting, missing. Got his rebound. Try it again, Travis. It's good. 16 for Blaze.
Padding his rebound statistics down.
That leads the Kernels in scoring. There's a high pass. Brandon's going to take a timeout with 5:15 to go. Kernels comfortably ahead, 52-28. And again, let's break for 60 seconds. Brandon Valley using their third timeout of the ball game. They have 1 remaining. They have used them at spaced intervals of this game, but it has not stopped the Kernels from now a 24-point lead, 52-28. And Lynx nearly threw that ball away. Saved over right side by Heinitz. He'll go inside to Staffler. He'll miss it, and Blaze will come in and take the rebound away. Outlet pass right side. Johnson gives to Ryan Miller. Drives. Can't shoot it. We'll give it back to Hofer and now to Kerry Gehring, who's in the ball game. Gehring left side. Bob Johnson. Johnson to Hofer. Free throw line jumper. John short. Rebound. Miller's got it. He's going to take it back to the hole. Let it partially blocked. Missed it. And Jelima has the rebound for Brandon Valley. Up the right side, pass inside, stolen. Gehring, good play. Bounce ahead, a little too far for Johnson. Stolen right back again by Heinitz. Across the timeline, Staffler has it. He'll give to McKinney now. Jelima left side. To Bussa, he'll be double teamed in the corner. Hofer and Gehring with a double team, and a pass tipped out of bounds. Intended back here for Jelima. So the ball belongs to the Lynx in front of their own bench. You know, Brandon Valley's only played 11 games. They have 9 games yet to play, with really only 2 weeks of the regular season to go. 8 after tonight, I guess. And now again, Bussa double teamed, and a reach-in foul going to be called on Hofer. He was part of the sandwich. He'll be called for his 3rd foul, the first Kernel to pick up a 3rd. Team fouls even at 5-5. I'll tell you, this game has zoomed right along. We are barely an hour into this game, and we have only 4 minutes to play. Inbounds pass, Bussa. Again, the double team in the corner, and out of bounds. That's actually knocked out of his own hands, I think, by Trevere, who came over, I think, to help out and ended up knocking the ball out of his hands and out of bounds. Now, we mentioned it's been a rough year for the Lynx. They've not won a game. I don't believe their sophomores have won a game either. Here's Johnson, top of the key, pass underneath. Hof can't control it. Not very happy with himself. Can read that on his face as he trots back down the floor. We're inside 4 minutes to go. looking very much forward to the trip to Pier tomorrow night. Here's Trevere, top of the horn, good. That's a 2 at a foot on the free throw, or on the three-point line. Kernels have done a pretty good job on Trevere. He has only 7 points tonight. Now Gehring's going to be double-teamed. Gets it off field goal. Johnson, yeah. Johnson now across the stripe, hands it back to Gehring. Lynx staying in mostly man-to-man. Inside Blaze, turn around, block, foul, though, on Staffler. Staffler thought he had all ball, but got him with the body. Second foul on Brian Staffler. And the Kernels now getting set, bring a lot of new faces in the game. Jared Anderson is coming back in. Also Scott Giblin for the first time. Todd Sprang is in the game. As Gary Munson is given the luxury of being able to rest his starters for the final 3:20 of this game. Or a lot of them anyway, with that game with Pier looming on the horizon tomorrow evening. Travis Blaze at the line.
We're going to see the rest of the bench emptied here very shortly here, Tom. The rest of the bench just took off their warm-ups.
Travis at the line, a chance to put a couple more points on the board, and the first one is good. Blaze has shot his free throws exceptionally well. He is 5 of 6 at the line. 17 points, leads all scores. Travis Blaze. Second one is good. 18 for Blaze. Now Paul Pitts comes in and Blaze comes out. Good offensive night for Travis Blaze, as he will put 18 in the book. Now he'll be out for the final 200 seconds. 54-30, Kernels again by 24. Gentlemen working on Todd Sprang. Now goes to Bussa, baseline jumper, short, no good. Rebound to Pitts. Pitts up to Todd Sprang. Right side pass to Giblin, driving, gives it back nicely. Jared Anderson layup, good. Good pass by Scott Giblin. And it's 56-30. We're inside 3 minutes to go. Stay tuned for our post-game show. Here's Heinet's free throw line. Underneath, they got a man open, faking, shooting. Trevere, good. That's going to count. And he drew the foul. Trevere with the basket. Now we get a lot of new Brandon Valley faces, too, who will check in. Trevere has a chance to reach double figures if he can cash this free throw. Now, here we go. Chris Kerslake is in for Brandon Valley. Also, Josh Kruger. Looks like Dylan Breest is in. Free throw short, no good by Trevere. Rebound Miller, he traveled. He was falling backwards. Now Trevere comes out, and checking in is Mike Lemke. So the final 2:41. See the type of fireworks we can ignite here. Inbounds, high out front, shot is wee short in the 3. Pitts will save it. The miss by Kerslake. Quickly up the right side to Giblin. Jump pass across to Sprang. Shot good. Todd Sprang with 2. And again, Giblin with a nice assist pass. 58-32. Here come the Lynx. And that pass tipped and stolen. It's Miller who has it. He leads the break the other way. Bounces it off to Giblin. Reverse layup. Pretty move. Left-handed. Around and in it goes. And his public address announcer Dean Minder reminds us, assist to Ryan Miller. 60-32 with 2 minutes to go. This has long since been blown out of the water. Driving to the lane, Ackerman lost it. Picked up by Giblin, stripped from him, gets it back. Now lost again as Brandon Valley takes it. And now the pass inside, shot is up and good. Short range shot good. Mike Lemke scores. First basket for Lemke. 60-34. Sprang across the timeline to Miller, and a timeout is taken by the Kernels. Get a couple more players in. 60-34 our score. Let's break for 1 minute.
Coca-Cola Bottling Company of Mitchell.
As we're back to action, the Kernels worked it inside to Paul Pitts, who spun from the lane, but had his shot come up just a little bit short. And it was knocked out of bounds to Brandon Valley. Across the timeline on the dribble, this is Fierstad. Brent Fierstad gives it up to Lemke, to Ackerman. Ackerman, top of the key to Lemke again. Right side, little trouble controlling as we've reached 1 minute to play in the basketball game. Fierstad underneath. Ackerman shot, missed everything. Rebound taken out of there. Kernels now have everybody in the game. Giblin drives. Great acceleration to the hole and scores.
Credit Nath with that rebound. Denny Nath is in for Ryan Miller.
Chris Timmer also in, as Kernels getting a chance for everybody to see some action. There's a fake. Ackerman into the lane. He's going to be held. Foul called on Nath. Denny Nath, this first foul of the ball game. Stay tuned. The post-game show will follow. We'll also hopefully have a couple of finals for you on Huron Pier and Aberdeen Central Brookings. Free throw is short, no good. Missed by Ackerman. Kernels push it up the side with Giblin. His pass tipped and stolen. Loose, now taken back by Pitts. They got a man wide open. Timmer, no good. Ball tipped in the air. Sprang battling for it. Giblin fighting for it. Out of bounds it goes to Brandon with 15 seconds to play in the game. We're just going to decide a final score now. Down to 10 seconds. Here's Fierstad, ball stripped, nearly stolen. Sprang battling. 5 seconds, 4. Jump shot is up and no good. Missed tip is up and good, however, at the horn by Ackerman. And that will give us our final score of Mitchell 62 and Brandon Valley 36. 62-36, a 26-point Kernel victory here tonight in the Corn Palace.